My name is Segawa Steven. I'm a student here at Mwerere Community Vocational Training Center. I'm standing here. I'm going to talk about this engine and its components and how it works. This is a petrol engine. This petrol engine, for it to operate, you should have a battery, a petrol. You should be with the starter motor, even distributor, and a carburetor. For this engine, uses carburetor to mix fuel in the combustion chamber. So I'm going to start with this one, this cylinder head top cover. This cylinder head top cover covers the upper parts like a locker arm, the inner parts like the locker arm, and those locker arm they are used to operate valves by the help of camshaft. So this is a cylinder head. This cylinder head, it accommodates spark plugs, and it helps to form a combustion chamber during piston movement. Then this one, it is called cylinder block. It accommodates the piston and helps. And this is cylinder block accommodates the piston movement and the crankshaft. Even we have here the starter motor or self. This self, when you start on the starting switch, this self will mesh with flywheel to crank the engine. That is its purpose. Then this one is called a distributor. This is called a distributor, and its function is to distribute electricity to each of the spark plug according to engine firing order when the engine is running. Then we have this one. This one is called a steering pump. Its purpose is to pressurize steering fluid or hydraulic to move in the steering system to lubricate the moving parts. Then this is called inlet. This one is combined. It combined the inlet manifold and the exhaust manifold. The purpose of inlet manifold is to allow the mixture of air and petrol to enter the cylinder. Then this exhaust manifold allow the burnt gases to move out during exhaust stroke. Then this is called a carburetor. This carburetor is mounted on inlet manifold. Its purpose is to mix air and petrol. Then after mixing air and fuel, that mixture is delivered to inlet manifold. Then when enters this inlet manifold, the cylinder which is responsible to receive that mixture according to engine firing order, the inlet valve will open. That mixture will enter the cylinder. So we have this one. This one is called a cooling fan. This cooling fan is used to cool down the coolant which come from the engine water jackets to radiator. This one is called this one is where a radiator hose pipe is mounted. So meaning this one is under cooling system of engine. So how it works, when the engine oh, when the engine is running, the pump will pressurize the coolant throughout the water jacket. So this pipe coolant will, here there is inside, here inside there is a device called thermostat. That thermostat allow the degree of water which is recommended by the manufacturer. When the temperature of water reaches to the boiling point, the thermostat will open. That thermostat uses wax. When the temperature increases, that wax will melt. Melting. That wax will melt, and then allows the water to move away from the water jacket to the radiator. The radiator could be here. When the water coming out from the water jacket to radiator, this cooling fan, when it is when it is moving, blowing the air from creating the air which cools this water. This water from the radiator the saturation will continue from the radiator to again in the water jacket, passing here. So we have this one is called crankshaft pulley. This one here, it is where the driving belt is mounted. When the engine is running, the crankshaft will rotate. Automatically the crankshaft will rotate and drives the cooling fan and oil and the steering pump. Then alternator is mounted here, but right now is not here, is not there. We have this one. This one is a vacuum. This vacuum, it is used to advance when the vehicle is at high speed. When the vehicle it is on high speed, the air will pass here and advances the movement of rotor inside here, because this one, the rotor inside. So we have this one, injector pump. Sorry. Petrol pump, mechanical petrol pump. This one, this mechanical petrol pump is operated by a camshaft, a side camshaft. The camshaft is mounted here. It is at this side. So when the engine is running, the crankshaft will drive the camshaft. The camshaft cam lobe will operate this locker arm inside. When that locker arm pushed, the inlet from the tank, sorry, when the camshaft is rotating, this pump will suck the fuel from the tank. So from the tank, when the fuel comes from the tank, it will goes to the floating chamber in the carburetor. So Here, this side we have this one is called a bell housing, and here mount here it is where it's attached or mounted. So inside here there is a clutch system. That clutch system, it helps in kick starting. Also it helps in gear engagement. It in gear engagement and DC engagement while shifting gears inside the car. So this bell housing, it also provide attachment of this self starter. So those are